My name's Ryan Torrens. I'm running for Attorney General. As he said, thank you so much for giving me a few minutes here. Just by way of background, just very briefly, I am a consumer lawyer in Tampa. I represent homeowners in foreclosure by banks and homeowners associations. We also file lawsuits against banks and abusive debt collectors for consumer violations. I'm currently the only Democratic candidate for Attorney General, and there are 2 Republicans. This caucus is actually a special caucus for me because I've been impacted by disabilities. My girlfriend, who's actually one with the camera right here, we've been together for I think 6 years now. She is dyslexic and epileptic, and I've seen her have grand mal seizures. I've seen the debilitating impact that a disability can have on someone's life. And my girlfriend Francesca could not read until she was 10. And she tells me the stories, and if we had a little more time I'd probably just let her tell it for herself, but when she's 10 years old and going out to eat with her parents, and she has to order chicken fingers every single time because she can't read the menu. And fortunately for her, her father was able to help her and get her private tutoring. But she has told me over and over again, if it wasn't for that, she may very well not be able to read. And so I've also represented many people with disabilities. I'll just tell you one quick story. When I first started practicing law, I represented a veteran. Pam talked about PTSD. This veteran, female with PTSD, severe PTSD, had a PTSD dog. And she needed this dog to prevent the PTSD. And these dogs are very expensive for the training, and so she had to take a loan to get the proper training. Well, she fell behind a little bit on the loan, and the debt collector called her and actually told this veteran who served this country, if you don't pay by such and such date, we are going into your house and we're going to take your PTSD dog. It's like, are you kidding me? So, needless to say, they backed off pretty quickly when we got involved in that one. But, so I've represented many people with disabilities. I've seen the effect that it's had on my own girlfriend. And look, the Attorney General, oftentimes the Attorney General's race gets overshadowed by the governor's race, right? And the governor's race is important. It's extremely important to have a good Democrat as Attorney General. But the Attorney General, or as Governor, sorry, as Attorney General, my role is to fight for our people, including people with disabilities. And one of the things that my office would do if I'm elected is to represent the state when people sue the state for disability discrimination. And I think it's very important if you're in that role to have a healthy respect for the Americans with Disability Act, with other disability statutes, and to respect and honor those who are struggling with disabilities, and to fight for people with disabilities. Your number one job as the Attorney General is to fight for our people, and that's all of our people, whether you have a disability or you're LGBT or both or whatever. Enough of this concept that, oh, these people with disabilities are just filing a bunch of frivolous lawsuits and trying to get a free handout. Excuse me? That whole idea needs to come to an end. And if I'm the Attorney General, it certainly will. So again, thank you so much for having me here today. I really appreciate it. I want to listen too. I don't know everything. I never will. And if you get to a point where you think you do, you're not going to be a good Attorney General. And so I would encourage each of you, if there are issues pertaining to your disabilities that may fall under the jurisdiction of the AG's office, please take one of my cards, let me know, and I want to listen and learn and do the best that I can for you. So please come talk to me. Again, my name is Ryan Torrens, running for Attorney General. I want to fight like hell for you. And in conclusion, I'll just say it goes the other way, because people with disabilities are actually so talented, right? One of the greatest trial lawyers in this country, David Boies, is dyslexic. The studies have shown people with dyslexia, which my girlfriend has, actually have a greater tendency to be more successful entrepreneurs than people who are not dyslexic. And they're so talented, and my girlfriend is the exact same way. She has 2 serious disabilities, but is such a talented person, and we need to respect that too, because people with disabilities have so much to contribute to society, and we just need to respect them and treat them like human beings like they are. And that's what I want to do. So again, my name is Ryan Torrens, running for Attorney General. Thank you.